Well, it has been a very tough finish to the year for one Nebraska family, all of whom contracted COVID-19, including an infant who had to be airlifted to Colorado after his brain started swelling. NewsNation reporter Angela Kinnicky has the family story.
Despite all their best efforts, the Whitton family of Hay Springs, Nebraska couldn't keep COVID-19 out of their home. The family of 5 all got sick in the middle of November, including baby Cullen.
The body aches and then the headaches. That was mainly my daughter had horrible body aches and headaches, and we had to wrap her in ice packs and stuff. And then our son, Cullen, started having a cough and was just really grumpy.
Hillary was most worried about 7-year-old Hayden because he has asthma. However, it was Cullen who kept getting worse. Doctors say children under the age of 1 are at higher risk for severe illness with COVID-19.
I woke up at like 3 in the morning and he was so fussy and wouldn't feed. And I noticed I was rubbing his head. His top of his head was bulging out of his soft spot.
She took Cullen to the closest emergency room.
We got into the hospital and a rash just started spreading all over his front and all up his back and over his face. And he said with his rash and him not feeding and that bulging spot, I need to get him to Denver Children's because his brain is swelling.
Cullen was airlifted to Children's Hospital, Colorado, where he underwent a series of tests.
They called it a bulging fontanelle, which they said they typically see in severe viruses like meningitis, stuff like that. And they said that it's essentially fluid collecting around your brain and causing your brain to swell and put pressure on your cranium.
And did they think it was caused by the COVID-19 then?
They told me that they had never had a case like this before, but that there could be no other explanation with him being perfectly healthy otherwise and having no other virus or anything, that he tested negative for everything else.
Doctors ruled out a brain bleed and sent Cullen home. How did he do once he got home?
The first probably week was miserable. The swelling never went down. He was very upset.
Hillary tries to keep Cullen elevated as much as possible.
He has his good moments where the swelling is down and he'll be happy and a normal baby, and then the swelling will come back. And a lot of times we'll wake up in the morning and his head's swollen.
And so it's not over?
No. And what we're being told is that we have to get him to a pediatric neurologist because this could have lifelong effects on him.
The Whitton family is sharing Cullen's story to warn other parents about potential brain swelling in infants from COVID-19.
I've had probably at least a dozen moms come out and tell me that their infant had the same thing and that they were turned away at hospitals because they were saying, oh, this is no symptom. And it was just, it's hard to see your baby go through that.
Angela Kinnicky, News Nation.
Well, tonight we are joined by Cullen's mother, Hillary Whitton. Hillary, thank you so much for being here tonight.
Hi. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, first, we just got done seeing your story. Cullen is such a cutie. How is he doing tonight?
He still has swelling that comes and goes. And when he does, he gets really fussy. We did just go to a pediatrician the other day, and we did find out that he has regression. And so they do think it has caused some brain damage. And we have to do an ultrasound on his brain tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, Hillary, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. I know in the story that we just heard that Cullen was experiencing that brain swelling and then doctors sent him home. Why were you guys sent home?
Well, we were kind of given a mix of reasons. One, because he didn't have a brain bleed. 2, because they said in viruses such as meningitis that the swelling of the brain usually goes away as the virus goes away. And then we were also told that they were short some beds at that hospital. And so we were kept for almost 2 days in total, and then we were sent home to self-monitor at home.
Now, is he experiencing any other symptoms? Because I know you also mentioned that he had a rash all over his body.
He did, and that just came and went at that point in time. As far as with COVID, he had what we assumed was body aches because he was very cranky. He had a cough and all of that, but no fever ever, which was surprising because that's what we always heard was that they would have a fever. But the brain swelling has been the biggest thing, and the fact that it can be lifelong damage is what's really just hitting home for us.
Well, absolutely, because I know that, they had said you would probably need to see a pediatric neurologist, and now it does look like Cullen has some regression. Is there anything, as a mom of 3, is there anything that you can tell maybe that's a little bit different with Cullen?
So before he had COVID, he was babbling, saying ba, 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 and starting to say some of his letters and just those letter sounds that babies do. And he, in 4 weeks now, has not babbled once. He has now only started grunting, but we haven't heard a babble or any sort of kind of verbalization come out of him since. And then he is also, he's no longer opening his mouth to accept solid food. We have to really physically open his mouth to feed him. And then he no longer mimics facial expressions. So like if we kind of make a funny face, he doesn't really react like he used to.
Hillary, and again, I was so sorry to hear that. The good thing is we know that, babies are so resilient, children are so resilient, and hopefully, this is something that will change as his body gets stronger. For you,
Yes.
What was that like with the entire family having COVID-19 at one time, and you have 3 young children? I'm sure that had to be so overwhelming for you and your husband.
It really was, especially being airlifted 6 hours away, driving distance at least, while I had COVID and I was severely sick, and just trying to be able to be there for him. And then my husband had to drive sick with our 2 other sick children all the way to Denver to come and pick us up from the hospital when we were released. And so it was hard to deal with it just at home, much less with the travel and the hospitalization and trying to take care of yourself and trying to take care of a baby who can't speak. And this is just, it's so much more than the flu or the cold. It's severe. And because of us getting this, our son may have some lifelong changes that we have to deal with.
Well, Hillary, I really hope that that's not the case. We thank you so much for talking with us tonight. We do wish you and your family good health. And as a fellow Nebraskan, Hillary, I definitely just wish you and the entire family the best. Thank you for talking with us tonight.
We greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much.